Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be reading Tiny Bear's Bible. God makes the whole wide world. Genesis 1-2. In the beginning, before time began, God was right there, and he had a great plan. He flung stars into space, he painted the sky, he lit up the sun, he taught birds how to fly. But the crown of creation he saved for the end. He made Adam and Eve and became their best friend. Yes, Tiny Bear, God made us too. God promises to rescue Noah, Genesis 6-9. I'll keep you safe, God promised his friend. My world has gone wrong and I'm starting again. So God sent a flood and they all sailed away and floated for day after day. When their boat landed safely and they all said, "Phew!" And when God makes a promise, you know that it's true. Yes, Tiny Bear, God keeps his promises. God keeps Moses safe, Exodus 1-2. Moses was in danger. He was hiding in a stream. A princess came to take a bath and heard a baby scream. She hugged the tiny baby and carried him back home and loved that the tiny baby as if he were her own. Just like baby Moses, we are always in God's care. He will love and keep us now and always, Tiny Bear. David fights a horrible giant, 1 Samuel 17. "Come and fight me," Goliath glared, but everyone was much too scared. "I will fight you," David said. The giant laughed and then fell dead. Now Tiny Bear, he had one stone, but David did not fight alone. God helped young David. Yes, it's true, and God will help us, me and you. God protects Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel 6. The king said to Daniel, "You'll pray just to me." But Daniel loved God, so he couldn't, you see. "Throw Dan to the lions," is what the king said. But he tossed and he turned all night in his bed. Yet Daniel was fine, not a scratch, not a bite, for God kept him safe from the lions all night. And God keeps us safe, yes, he does, Tiny Bear. Wherever we go, he will always be there. Jesus is born, Luke 2. Shh, Tiny Bear, come watch him sleep, the one who made the oceans deep. He has a manger for his bed, his palace is a cattle shed. Who is this king without a crown, a palace or a royal throne? This is our heavenly baby king, Jesus the Lord of everything. Jesus stops a scary storm, Mark 4. The disciples thought that they might drown. Their tiny boat tossed up and down. "Help! Wake up! Quickly, Lord!" they cry. "This storm is big. Those waves are high." Jesus said, "Stop." The waves obeyed. Why had they ever been afraid? The storm was big, but God was there, just like he's with us, Tiny Bear. The Lord's Prayer. Paraphrase of Matthew 6. Anytime or anywhere, God, you're listening to our prayer. Day or night or spring or fall, you will hear us when we call. Lord, give us what we need today and be in all we do and say. Please help us love the way you do. We give back all our love to you. Amen. The end.